The misery of Meghan apparently continues, according to a very good source. As ever, let me explain. By the way, have you seen this particular picture? Yes, this is a living legend, none other than Sir Mick Jagger. Of course, the frontman of the brilliant rock band, the Rolling Stones, had an 80th birthday party at the Groucho Club here in London the other night, alongside such luminaries as very young 50-plus-year-olds Leonardo DiCaprio. Apparently, Mick was the last to leave. The reason why I wanted to highlight that was, as I often say here on the show, you're never too old, you know? I know you might say, oh, he's got money, he's got this, but look, he's out there, he's having fun, he looks good, you know? I kind of think, well, what do people expect an 80-year-old to look like? I like Mick Jagger. I've met him on a couple of occasions. Great fun, knows what he's about, and more importantly, living his very best life. It's what we all should do, isn't it? Back as ever to your breaking roll story of the day. We're talking about Meghan's misery. Apparently, oh yes, she suffered. Oh yes, she has suffered, according to Prince Harry and a very good source. You see, it's a strange thing, isn't it, with Meghan Markle? Because, you know, when you really consider it, when you look back, she claimed in the very first year of her marriage that she was suicidal, even while expecting her first child with, of course, Prince Harry. Prince Archie felt so bad she just didn't want to be here anymore. And the only person that could save her was Prince Harry. Oh, yes, Prince Harry. Now, he's been talking to a very good source at a recent charitable event. But as we all thought during that particular conversation, if he's so expert at things like therapy and dealing with depression and mental illness, how come she was so alone, trapped in the castle with no one to look after her? You know, it just doesn't tally through. But according to Harry, Meghan has truly suffered over the last few years too, with the battering from the media. So much so that, you know, her mental health has been very much affected, and he is the only one that can get her through. Now, I don't know about you, but maybe she's a better actress than we all thought. She looked positively vibrant at the Women in Vision Awards, smiling very well in the back of that yellow cab in New York City. And every event since, whether it's been the Invictus Games and the roar of the crowd introducing her husband as the Duke of Sussex, she didn't strike me as a person living in a life of misery. But according to Harry, it's the negative press, the terrible media, and of course the public that don't understand exactly what Meghan is going through. Now, he says he's been brave and strong and forthright in order to protect his wife and children. Very noble, isn't it? Almost Knights of the Round Castle. But the thing is, you just kind of come away and thinking, okay, but truly, can you believe it? Because everything that they've said so far has a ring of untruth about it. Now, for Prince Harry, he truly believes and has stated to this very close source that Meghan has indeed suffered, and he is the only one that can counteract that. Now, while Meghan keeps a low profile and Harry trashes his family regularly, and of course those endless court cases, it appears that Meghan is back at home in Montecito, tending to the children, those chickens, and no doubt wondering whatever happened to 40 times 40. Either way, this is the new narrative, the new perspective that their new team are hoping to put out. Basically, it's a way of saying we're suffering, even though you may not think we are, living in a very gilded cage. Either way, will anybody now, after what's gone before, truly believe that Meghan is in misery? As ever, I'd love to know your thoughts about this particular developing story in the comments below. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.